Rampage seemingly is a hero I ended up doing quite well with. With that, because of that, I play him quite a bit, and I do have a pretty good deck for him. Here in this hero deck and guide, we're going to look at my Rampage deck.
Amazon is the tried and true way of shopping for anything you need or want at the lowest prices. Support the channel at no cost to you by doing your Amazon shopping through the link in the video description.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a Hero Deck and Guide. I am Sylphin. If you're looking at an in-depth look at the deck, head on over to the end of the video where we'll take a in-depth look at it then. So, in this early game here, we pick up Poised Aggressor and go to the top of the strong jungle. We take our E, which is King of the Jungle, and it's kind of what Rampage is all about, what this deck is really incentivizing. It's an active ability where you gain 3% of your current health as basic damage for 5 seconds. So it's pretty darn awesome, especially when we start getting a ton of health. There's also a passive component which is really quite important for the jungle here, as it gives us 0.75% of our maximum health per second while in the jungle. So you can, again, maximum health is a theme here with Rampage. Indeed, that we get that to stay alive and to deal some damage here. Now you use your abilities on your first 2 camps here, then you go to the bottom one, then the green camp. What we want to do here is try to clear this as fast as possible, to be honest with you, because we are trying to kill this green camp, go back to base, get another card, and try to get to the left river buff as soon as possible. Now we pick up Armored Footman that has a chance to decrease damage by 50%. Come over here to kill this, and if we do it properly, we should be able to reach the left river camp by the 3-minute mark. There was some not so good things that were happening, so I'm getting here a little bit late. That is the oh, okay. Oh, and I miss, and this is not a good trade, so I'm going to have to be careful. There's the leap, so I'm free to get out of here. So unfortunately, the gadget there was not with me. I thought she would be able to rotate, but unfortunately not. So there is the 3-minute mark rotation here from everybody involved. I'm going to say careful left lane, as there's the steal coming off. So there you go. That is the first 3 minutes as a jungler. It's pretty darn cool. Get the green buff online, be full health, basically full mana by the time you get to the left side river camp, get a contest. That important one gives your mid laner the opportunity to go to the right river camp, which is safer. Really quite cool. It's an awesome early game jungle rotation. Now the second ability that you get is Boulder Throw. As you saw there, I need to use it on that minion camp to deal some extra damage to clear it faster. Because we go back to base, you get mana anyways. Boulder, it's an ability you have to land. You just absolutely have to land it. 146 ability damage, stun for enemies for 1 second. That does increase the more you level up the ability. You have to land it, and you have to get used to throwing the rock. The third ability that we get is Pounce. Leap attack 1,000 units. You deal 70 ability damage on landing, and you can cancel the pounce and kind of come down out of the air, kind of defying physics, to be honest with you, when you basic attack. So you can press your left mouse button or right trigger to come down earlier out of that pounce. So with Rampage's kit, he's a pretty good overall hero, with some great sustain on his E, some great relative burst damage on his E with his basic attacks, followed up with a great stun that also deals good damage with his Boulder Throw, and a good survivability and escapability with his pounce, and obviously that nice passive. So he's really an enjoyable hero to play. Quite meta right now, as the stun just works really well. Now what we're trying to do is going straight for Godmother Vigilant. Why? we'll explain later. So we're putting all of our points into vitality as much as possible. What this does enable us is we eventually get Flame of Zetchin. Flame of Zetchin is going to really help our wave clear here, as it just deals good amount of damage to a select minion. So in these jungle camps, we can really help take down the large jungle minions pretty darn quick. We get the mother tree, as it helps with our health regen and our mana regen, so we can use our abilities a little bit more frequently in the jungle for increased wave clear, so that we are more we are in lane more often. So I'm going to try to do something here, but I don't think I can. I don't think I can do anything here. I do have my ultimate. We're going to see here if I can. Did I get a rotation? No, I didn't. Okay, so unfortunately, I have to get out of here. I'm going to just hit him. And there's our ultimate. So unfortunately, no follow-up. I thought maybe somebody would be rotating here, but unfortunately, there was no rotation. So we got enraged. Increased boulder throw speed. If you noticed, you get instant boulder throw when you are enraged. So that is consideration. You can use your ultimate at the start of an engagement to get an instant boulder throw, and that is sometimes very much necessary, so just keep that in mind. But you gain 4 times the King of Jungle health regen. So again, the more maximum health you have, the more your enraged will give you health regen. So that is why we're gonna go for Godmother Vigilant, and I'll explain that in a bit. So as a jungler, it is your job to make sure that you're trying to go for ganks as much as possible. And there is one dead Twin Blast, as you really need to watch your minimap and just be there when your team needs you. So I'm gonna hit the Chimera there, just to kind of keep him off of my team. So the one really cool part is that now we have Mana Reactor. I think I stole that. No, I didn't. Oh, okay, no, I didn't. I thought I would get that last hit in there. So what the really cool part of this is, we have Mana Reactor as our tier 2 vitality gem. It's really quite strong because we are taking a lot of damage. There we go. There's a nice rock right there. I'm going to use my E here, try to get this, but unfortunately, no. I'm going to have to use my ultimate here. Just kind of ward them off, and yeah. So not the best ultimate. Steel's going to go to right lane, get that as soon as possible. And we'll just be able to get our mana back from taking damage. So again, there needs to be a consideration for that instant boulder, and look at that. I actually didn't even use my E with my ultimate here, and actually very much could. Actually, we're going to go in here, and I'm going to use my E for some extra damage here on the tower. Get down this tower, even though our Kwong here is going in. I'm going to do this. I'm going to say that's fine here. I'm going to do this here, try to hit the Kwong away, and I'm going to try to retreat as much as I can. I'm going to maybe turn around, use my boulder here as a getaway tool, but doesn't need to. And we're just going to go and go back to farming. The great thing about Rampage is that I haven't gone back this whole time, and I could have gotten Vital Waters. Another amazing card that gives us health regen, but more importantly, increases all healing received and cast by 10%. So because Rampage is so heavily based on health regen through his passive, which also feeds into his damage on his E, I mean, it's just an absolutely amazing card. So you know, we didn't even get it because we have such incredible sustain mana. We have the Mother Tree for health and mana regen, or passive for health regen, which gives us more health to take more damage with, which through Mana Reactor gives us mana. As you can see, it's a wonderful, wonderful feedback cycle, and right now we can get Godmother, and I'll explain why. So, what does... Oh boy. Okay. Well, that's just a lovely bit of it. I'm going to body block here. You can't take that much damage, my man. Especially when I can do this. And hopefully I can take him out. Come on! Where's the rest of my team, baby? And there's the craziness and kind of horse crap that just happened there. Yes, it was a 3v1, but nobody on me. So what is the whole deal with Godmother? Why is it so good? Why do we care about it so much? Well, it gives us a ton of health, 300 health. It increases max health by 10%, and if it's the only card, if it's literally the only card we have, increase max health by 1% per attribute point increase. So what this actually does is we can now go into agility, get damage and basic armor, and also get health. Isn't that crazy? We can get agility points and get tankiness while we do that. We can get Ruthless to deal more damage, and that Lifesteal Gen, which will only help increase our sustain. And because we have Godmother, we'll be able to get super tanky. It's basically the best of all worlds. Plus, as we're going for agility and getting damage there, and some tankiness with the basic armor, we're also increasing our tankiness, which is part of our King of the Jungle. Gain bonus damage equal to a percentage of your current health, which should remain high with how much health we're going to have. Plus, because we get health regen based on our maximum health, it's just insane. So as you can see, it's a perfect feedback loop that just is absolutely amazing in all accounts for across the board for Rampage. It's a wonderful synergy that you know I'm just really happy that that exists for him. So I'm going to do this here. I'm going to do this here for this damage. Look at this nice damage go off. And the good thing is we're going to be able to out-sustain this Kwong. No problem. Oh, of course I do that. All right, so my bad there with the Q. And as you can see, it's going quite well. All right, so here's an engagement. I'm actually going to go into my ultimate here, use this on this Countess, and she should be, oh my god, she's not dead. She should be close to dead. And now we need to focus on somebody here. I'm gonna pick this up, throw it at the steel here, get that. And as you can see, we're taking like no damage. We are basically basically free here. Look at this, just absolutely deleting people. We need to focus down this Chimera here. They're not focusing my gadget, so I'm fine with this. And not enough. Not enough. But we're doing very well. Muriel wasn't there to help us for some reason. I don't know why. But as you can see, it's really strong. So here's an engagement, and I'm trying to decide what to do here. Do I go for the back line, or do I peel for my friendly team? Looks like we're just going to focus on this Kwong, I guess. And I'm going to use my ultimate here, keep this Kwong in the Muriel in the gadget ultimate. Might as well keep focusing fire if we're going to keep on doing that. Unfortunately, the Countess is picking us apart, so unfortunately a really bad engagement there. We tried, but that was a really messy engagement. Nobody could commit, and somebody is numbing Rogue, so I'm a lot of my viability here is going there. Oh, there you go. Okay, so now I have to be careful here. Use this. I'm gonna do this on the. Oh, but almost, and I don't have my metaphor. Oh, almost had my pounce. Unfortunately, yeah. So once again, a terrible teammate who basically sabotaged in draft and is super toxic, as his name suggests. So unfortunate that you know, he wastes, you know, our time in this match. Wastes the 40 minutes it took to get into this match. So as a little guide of portion of just being a good player, play the match, you know, even if it's looking like a bad draft, play your match. People don't deserve to be dodged or sabotaged ever. Well, at this point, the viability of one card is starting to get lost, and the good point is that we are starting to get the attribute points to warrant that getting other cards. So we have a ton of attribute points, and at this point we simply need other cards. So we're gonna get one of the tribe here. That is one of the cards we can get. As you can see, we went for our lifesteal gem, which is a bit odd, but we are we are counting on the fact that that you can get something like that. So here is my E, and look at me just, oh, that absolutely hurts. And actually we are dealing quite a bit of damage here. As you can see, I'm gonna go and on that steel. There you go. As you can see, we're doing pretty good damage. So there you guys go. It's really quite nice. One of the tribe is fantastic. As you see, we didn't lose that much health in getting one of the tribe, and that's why we do this the way we do. We can go straight for that lifesteal gem. Gives you even more sustainability while you are doing that pretty good damage, because you are pretty far in agility with the power on Godmother, the power of one of the tribe, and the way that his passive works on the active part of King of the Jungle works. It is really quite compelling. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the deck. Lamplighter is a unique opportunity as a jungler to place wards around the map. Really, really valuable. Do it 100%. Armored Footman, great card to reduce the damage from jungles, from jungle camps, and of course from all the enemy heroes in the early game. Poised Aggressor, not the best card for damage in the early game, but it is the best that we got. We have Mother Tree for increased sustain. Like I said, really, really powerful. I really do like that on Rampage right before you get the mana reactor gem. We have Flame Possession to help with the clearing in the jungle. It becomes free and you can use it. Really, really helpful. Green Spring, that helps you along the way to Trapper and Godmother Vigilant. Vital Waters, again, is something that you get along the way to Godmother Vigilant. You get Godmother Vigilant, you keep it until you get all the way to that Lifesteal Agility Gem, and once you're at that point, it'll start to kind of fall off, and that's when you can go for one of the tribe or Trapper. Trapper is absolutely fantastic because you'll be attacking so often, and because you'll be able to stun them and hit them with some basic attacks. It absolutely helps you stick onto your target. You're basically the carry killer. You just jump on the carry. They can't deal with you because of your lifesteal, because of your regen and the damage that you deal in your crowd control. And Trapper, they're basically not getting away. Keep Godmother, then you get Trapper, and then you can decide, do you simply need more damage because you are allowed to do that? Well, you can get one of the tribe for crazy power and a ton of health, or you can get Unbroken Spirit to really help with that burst damage from the ability armor, and of course that health that you get on Unburied Spirit, and of course that passive. So that's kind of your decisions: Godmother, Trapper, and then Unbroken or one of the tribe. Or you can go for Unbroken and one of the tribe if you kind of don't need Trapper for whatever reason. But Trapper is really good. There is the deck, ladies and gentlemen. You can actually get rid of Growth Totem since it basically is not needed at all. So I mean, you can get whatever you would like. Tyrant, I wouldn't suggest, just because you want to get Godmother as fast as possible. So I mean, really guys, it's completely up to you what you get afterwards, because you're so focused on Godmother Vigilant. I mean, you can get whatever you want. You can get Exoskeleton, Coin Master, whatever. Ruthless really helps you take care of the carry that you're jumping onto and dealing damage and becoming a threat, which is something you need to do tank. Lifesteal is probably the least legitimate gem here in this deck. I like it; just helps with your with sustainability and kind of your threat. Your mana reactor, you really need that to stay topped up with mana so you can use those abilities. Damage return, again, so the carry kind of ends up killing himself. The reflexive purify, so you can stay on your target and just get purified whenever you're taking 300 damage, which is quite frequently, and of course, auto shield. Really, really strong. There is the deck, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I'm really fascinated by the interplay of Godmother Vigilant and Rampage.
Patreon allows creators to offer their fans a way of supporting them and what they do. With flexible and painless payment options, anyone can support their creator for as little as $1 a month. If you would like to help me do what I love, check out the link in the video description to learn more.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, like this video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, share it to the community, of course. Guys, subscribe if you guys like this content, especially if you found it useful. Please subscribe so we can do it for you in the future. Please check the video description for links to my website, merchandise store, and Amazon affiliate link, and of course, all my social media. Till next time, like always, guys, stay optimistic and positive.